Hi you guys, what's up? It's your girl Ty and I'm back with another video. So as you can see from the title, this video is for the pretty girls with good hearts. So before I start off with this video, I want to start off by saying that Spirit had led me to make this video. I received a download from Spirit to make this video, and so I wrote down the download that I received, and I'm here today to share it with you guys. And if some of you guys already been watching my channel, you should know that whenever I get like I should say a gift from Spirit, and whenever I do get gifts from Spirit, it's because I'm doing something that Spirit's asking me to do. The gift that I do receive from Spirit is usually a white flower. And when I tell y'all, I'm kind of at loss of words right now, because I literally just got done exercising at the park. As you can see, I'm sitting down in front of a tree, getting ready to post a video, and I'm looking down in front of me, and I just seen this. And when I tell y'all, if you know me, you know, and if you don't know me, you'll know soon that I don't play games like this. I'm not the type of person who's gonna put feather in front of me and be like, oh, I found a feather. This was literally like from God. And it's crazy because I said I was gonna make this video at home in the space that I created to create my videos, but for some reason I felt like, no, just go next to the tree and post it here at the park. So that's what I did. And like I just said, I sat down, and in front of me, as I'm getting ready to, as I'm talking to y'all in the video, I seen this feather. So that's just more confirmation that this video is definitely for you who's ever watching, because I know that the divine had me do it for you guys. So let's jump into the download. So what I wrote down is one of the quotes that God wanted me to tell you is, you're pretty inside and outside. So with that being said, you have a natural glow about you. And God also wanted me to mention, it's not just on you, it's in you. So those are the few things that God Spirit wanted me to mention before I start off with the download. And in this download, I got 5 topics that I'm gonna cover for you guys. So let's jump off with the first topic. So the first topic is, why are they hating on you? Spirit wants you to know why they are hating on you. And this is what I got from my download. You were blessed with a natural beauty. You were blessed with a natural, beautiful aura around you that shines beyond your gorgeous and attractive physical features that God has also blessed you with purposely. I want to let y'all know that this is kind of like new for me to write down my downloads and come on here and give it to y'all. I usually just be going off the top of my head because I receive downloads all the time. So please bear with me. I will get better at this, and this is kind of like one of my first few times, so please bear with me. So I want to go read that over again because I feel like I kind of butcher it. But anyway, you were blessed with a natural, beautiful aura that shines beyond your gorgeous and attractive physical features that God has also blessed you with purposely. And I want to say purposely because purposely is very important, Spirit said, because in one of my other topics I'm going to talk about is, why did God purposely make you the way that he did? People who are not confident within their natural flesh will always feel some sort of envy towards you because of your natural glow. They cannot stand the fact that you are beautiful inside and out. When you truly love yourself and learn to embrace all the parts of you, even the parts that may not be considered sexy, good looking, or acceptable by society, it shows. When you choose to be like that, it shows. And people notice it from how you carry yourself. You often think to yourself, why do other females act so intimidated around me, when you are simply just being yourself? And often people judge you from how you look, assuming you are stuck up, just wanting to start conflict with you because they are simply offended by your physical beauty, by your physical and inner beauty that you do not have, that they do not have within them. So the sight of you is always disturbing to them because you have something that they clearly do not have. So that was it for the first part. And from the message, Spirit was basically telling you guys that when the way that your light glows, you will always irritate those people. It's kind of like when they say light irritates the demons. It's the same thing, you guys. You are the light, and anyone who's irritated or feel intimidated by your light, I hate to say it, but that's signs of demon. That's demon ways. Because when you operate out of light and love, you're not gonna feel some type of way when someone else come in with a light, because you're gonna be like, oh good, we need more light workers, because light draws out the darkness. So that's just something I just want to add into that. So the next topic that Spirit had me, that Spirit wanted me to let you know is, okay, I'm sorry. It was purposely orchestrated by the divine for you to have this enormous, radiating, beautiful glow around you. Your radiating beauty reflects your pure soul. You are a divine goddess. You are a divine goddess / being for the ones who are not goddesses, the ones who are gods for my mans, that is here to be seen. God knows that with the pure soul that you have, that you would rather be seen. That you would rather be seen. That you would rather not be seen by your beauty, but rather be seen by the beauty within you. So I'm sorry, I'm going to rephrase that. So what I put down was God knew that with the pure heart that you have, even though that you was going to have beautiful features about you that people can physically see, God knew that your heart, by knowing your heart, God knew that you would take the beauty within before you took the beauty without, because you feel like it brings you more conflict with you being pretty, because people always seems to hate on you or just have, a problem when they never got a chance to really get to know you just because you're pretty. Let's see what I said. Sorry guys, but so you would rather be seen for your beauty without, rather within. Within rather than without. Because of that, you don't put yourself out much because of fear of attracting the wrong people. Because God made you beautiful. So no matter how much, because of the fear of you not wanting to deal with the conflict and everything that comes with your beauty, you sometimes hide yourself. But God made you beautiful so that no matter how much you try to hide yourself, people will always notice you wherever you go, because of your natural radiating beautiful glow that is impossible to be unnoticed by anyone. When I say anyone, I really mean it too. I really mean it. Even a blind person can sense the beauty. My hands are shaking, y'all. I don't know if it's Spirit coming through, but my hands is shaking right now as I'm reading this, y'all. But I'm sorry, I just had to tell y'all that. And when I say anyone, I really mean it. Even a blind person can sense your beautiful energy, because the soul you carry vibrates and glows through you like the sunlight. You came here to be in the spotlight, and God will not allow you to hide. You are love wrapped up in beauty. You are a gift from God to this world. So, y'all, when I tell you I just read that part and my hands literally started shaking, you probably can hear it in my voice a little bit, but I know this is a prophetic message, and I just was shaking just then. But anyway, let's get to the next part of the download. Number 3, Spirit wants you to know, why must you not hide anymore? Why do people use light? That's a question for you to answer. Spirit wanted me to start off with that question. And then after you sit there and think about your answer, Spirit want to give you the answer. To bring light into an area or a room that they cannot see in. Throughout this entire download, I talked about how your light not only just shines, but it glows and radiates beyond you. When you think about a light, imagine a light bulb in a room. But when you hear the word radiate, I think about a brighter glow like the sunlight. Because of all the rays that radiates from the sun, we all have lights in us. It's called the soul. But it's something different about the way your light shines that's not like many other females/males. The difference between your light and theirs are the common light is meant to light up a room, but the light that you shines radiate beyond just rooms, because you're meant to be seen. Because you're meant to be shining and seen not in just one room, but billions of them. Just like the sun do. Because just like the sun, you are a star. So I can't go on to the fourth one without speaking on that a little bit. When I was receiving this download, Spirit just kept trying. What I was thinking was, it seems like Spirit is basically saying that just like the sun is a star, so are you. So imagine, I had an N on me, y'all. I had to blow that off. But imagine if the sun decided, I don't want to come out today. Imagine if the sun was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna shine today because I got so many people who don't want me to come out. Like, what? That don't even make any sense, do it? No, because the sun knows that it has a job to do. So no matter what happens, the sun's gonna come out and shine, because that's what the sun was meant to do. You understand what I'm saying? Without the sun, we wouldn't even exist. So without you shining your light, it's so many people that would never exist to the purpose that they're meant to be. And when I say that, I mean, like, everybody is here existing, but who is living? You understand what I'm saying? Just because you're alive doesn't mean you're living. So what I really received from that is that you got so much light within you that you shine like a star. We need you. Spirit needs you to shine. Spirit needs you to shine your light, because your light is what's radiating to billions of rooms, not just one room. We need you. We need you in this fight, dude. This physical world, this is just a facade. Like, and it's like we need to really understand that this is a battle each and every day. In the battle, and the way that we fight this battle is not with no guns, with no knives, with no words. But you know, I take that back. We do fight it with words, spiritual words. Put your armor on every morning, but we fight it with our light, with the soul within us. You know what I'm saying? That's the eternal part of us. That's the part that no matter what no matter what negative forces in this world try to do, it could never take away that soul. No matter how many times they go in these labs and cook up these clones, they could never have that soul. You understand what I'm saying? That soul is something that can't be created by man. Soul is a spiritual thing that only the natural forces, the divine, can bring forth. Only real people with real souls like us can bring forth real souls within our wombs. You understand what I'm saying? So from that message, I really hope that it got to somebody when they say, why you can't hide anymore. And why you can't hide anymore, because we need you. We need you in this 144 fight. We need you. We need every one of us. Every one of us. We need us right now. I need you. You need me. We need each other. That's what life is about. Helping one another, bringing God's kingdom to the world. Period. So I'm going to jump into the next one. So last, I keep saying last, but it's really not the last, because the last really is the affirmation that I wrote down for you guys. But this is the fourth thing that Spirit wanted me to talk about. And this is tips for you to avoid the haters, because I know from speaking from my own experience, sometimes you just get so like drained from other people that you sometimes just want to put yourself in the box and just get away from everybody because you feel like you just can't deal. And it's like, no matter how, as much as you try to be positive, wake up every morning, do your affirmations, pray for other people, be a positive light. Whenever you enter the room, always speak to people, acknowledge people. It's always going to be that one hater in the background. If not 2 or 3. It's going to be one at least. Always. It never fucking fails. It's going to be that one hater in the background. If not the whole groupie. Because we, like I said before, we know what groupies is. If you ain't, stars don't follow groups. So if you in a group, in that groupie shit, you're a groupie and we are the stars. So remember that too. I said this in one of my other videos, but I want to touch on it again because it's kind of going with the topic. And one of my shorts, I said, are you a groupie or are you the star? Notice that, what are groupies? Groupies are people who admire the stars. They always trying to come around the star, be around the star, see the star because it's a fucking star. Everybody want to be around the star. So remember that you are the star. You are the chosen star from God. You are one of God's chosen ones. So you are meant to come here to shine your light. So with that being said, don't let these fucking haters make you feel like, oh, I'm going to dim my light a little bit because I'm just tired of dealing with it. Fuck that. Don't do it. Keep doing you and do these. I'm going to give y'all a couple of tips to help you learn how to avoid it. So therefore, you can continue to shine bright even when people are irritated by your light. So these are the tips. Oh, Lord. I don't think my hand these fires is eating me up. But anyway, I'm almost finished. Okay, tips to avoid haters. Because they will always come with the light. Hold on, because they will always come with the light is the only reason. Oh, okay. So the only reason Spirit wanted me to start off by saying the only reason I'm speaking on this is because the haters will always come with the light. And that's because you know what, let me slow down because I forgot that Spirit told, never mind. Okay, anyway, let me start over. Sorry y'all. Spirit wants you to know that no matter what you do, always know that the haters will always come because you are the light. So now, let me get into it. This is what I was going to start talking about, but I forgot that Spirit had gave me this in the download. I be getting some in the download sometimes. I just, like I say, I'm used to going off the top of my head, but I forgot that I ain't got to do that this time because I wrote it down. So, this is what Spirit gave me to give to y'all. Notice how when you're outside, notice how when you can have the porch light on outside at night at your home, you notice how all the flying nets appear around the light. And I put down that Spirit wanted me to give you guys time to actually imagine it. I'm pretty sure everybody done seen it before. You know how, like I said, you cut on that porch light or that light or whatever, you know, and the sun is down and all those nets just come flying around the light because they're attracted to the light. The next thing Spirit said is because they're attracted to the light. Okay, so first thing first, understand that you cannot get mad at the nets because they are only doing what they were programmed to do. I gotta say that again. Understand that you cannot get mad at those nets because they are only doing what they were programmed to do. And like I always say, we all got a job to do. But anyway, we all know if you get too close to a snake, it will bite you. It's foolish for you to get mad at a snake that bites you when they're naturally programmed to bite. Now let's drift back to the light. And this is what I want you to do. Spirit said, close your eyes and just imagine a dark room placed in the middle of a dark city. So close your eyes, you guys, and imagine a dark room placed in the middle of a dark city, like the beginning of time, and God is looking down. Now imagine that dark room and that city getting lit up by a regular light bulb from Walmart. Let me give you guys time to imagine it. So what we're imagining is a dark room, placed within a dark city. And now we're going to imagine that one room within that city being lit up by a light bulb from Walmart. Now you see a light shining when you look down on that city. But notice that light only lights up the area within that home, within that city. So now what I can imagine, you guys, is I see the space. I see a big empty space, right? It's nothing but darkness. But I know within this space is the city, and within that city is a home. And within that home, now I'm imagining that one home being lit up by a light. So all I see now is a home in the middle of nowhere with light. And around that home is still darkness, because that light, that light bulb from Walmart can only light up but so much area. You understand what I'm saying? So now that we can imagine that, now imagine adding radiating light to that same room, like the radiating sun. You can now imagine that whole city and many others shining, because the degree of the light, the degree of the amount of the light is forcefully projecting. So now we're imagining adding a radiating light. And when you imagine, when I think about the name radiating, I automatically think about the sun, because the sun have a very radiating light that radiates through the world, you know, for millions and billions of people every day. So now that we can imagine this light coming in, I don't see no more darkness. Now I see this home with the light, but I don't see the darkness around that home anymore. I see light all around, because not only do we have the light bulb from Walmart in that home, now we have a radiating light added to that image. So, like I said, it's now forcefully projecting through the image that we can see now, right? Okay, now the next thing I wrote down was, now next time I want you to think about the phrase lights, camera, action. When I hear the phrase, I think about Showtime and people who show off, and people who show off and are, people who shows off are doing what? To get attention. Okay, I'm sorry. I want you to think about lights, camera, action. When I hear that phrase, I think about Showtime and people who shows off are doing that. And people who's on the stage showing off whatever it is that they're showcasing, they're doing that to get attention, to get your attention. Why do you think they want your attention? Without it, they would be completely irrelevant. Most people that crave for attention are those who do not have self-love. That's why they crave the attention seeking so bad, validation to cover up their true feelings of unworthy, which results to their self-hate that they will deflect on others who have true self-love. So knowing this, how do you think a low vibrational person, which is also the same as a person without self-love, will feel when the moment you and your radiating light enters the room? And Spirit put, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be too happy about that, because they feel like you have robbed them from the attention that they was once upon a time getting until you entered that room. You see, when you enter a room with a person who is confident and also knows their worth, just like you, the both or many of you will know that it is okay to shine together and understand the more the merry, because you guys are understanding the brighter the light, the better. And also, the brighter the light, the less the darkness, because only light drives out the darkness. So what we're going to do is avoid and keep shining, because like I just said, when a person when you think about lights, camera, action, you think about a person who's ready to go do a show. And the reason why they're doing those shows is because they want the attention. So think about those people as the fake light, camera, action, because we know who really have the action going on. That's, you know, I ain't even gonna talk about that. We already know that. 144, we here. But these people, they want to play with the light because they don't know, they don't understand that. Because the reason why I say they want to play with it, because when you know you got it, you ain't gonna play with it. Don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? When you know you got something, you ain't gonna play with it. Just like in a relationship, when you know it's something solid, you ain't gonna play with it. But when you don't understand what it is, you may fuck around and play with it, not knowing what you got. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with the light. These people want to play light, camera, action. Let them play, because in order for them, the reason why they're on stage trying to get this attention is because they need it in order for them to be relevant. If a person decides to have a career as a rapper or a singer, whatever that case may be, what keeps the star relevant? The fans, the groupies. You understand what I'm saying? So in this situation, we don't want to entertain these people because we already know that we all got a job to do. Like I always tell people. So with that being said, you know you got to shine. You got a job to shine your light. And with you being a star, it's gonna come with the groupies. So the best thing for us to do is avoid them and ignore them, because every time you give attention to them, you're giving them your energy, and we use our energy for the good, not for the bad. And we don't worry about people who act like that, because we give it to the Lord, and the Lord will slay all our demons for us. So this is just, I feel like Spirit just wanted me to really get y'all to understand, like with those lights. I think Spirit gave me that. I think God had me explain it like that is because God really wants you to understand that your light is needed. God has plenty other lights here. We get that. Everybody has a part to play. Even the people who here, even the groupies, they got a part to play too with the darkness. But with your light, the light that you carry, it's very important. It's kind of like, you know how like in the military, they have like different branches. They got like the Army, the CIA or whatever, you know, all those different special, like, you know what I mean. I'm not a military person, so I don't really know, but you know, it's different levels to this shit. Put it like that. And the level that you was put here to be on, you are one of the front line soldiers and fighters for the spirit world. So when we have our frontline soldiers dimming their light and going in the back, and we got the Walmart lights coming, standing, like, we need our lights. Like, we are the you know, like we the OGs. We legendary. The Walmart lights are learning from our lights. If we continue to let all this radiating light just diminish, we also are allowing the other side to win, and the darkness can't win. We can't allow that to happen, and we can't allow these hating ass bitches make us feel like, oh, it's too much, I want to deal with it. No, boss up, continue to be you, and don't stop until they say, oh, it's too much, let me just get away because they too positive, I don't got time for that. Let them be the ones that saying it's too much, not you. You was built for this. You was born for this. So no, we ain't doing that this season. So last but not least, I decided that I wrote down my own personal affirmations that I wanted to leave off with you guys with, to help you guys deal with the haters when they come, because like I said, and like Spirit said, they definitely coming. They coming. And I'm pretty sure they already there, because trust me, I've been there, done that, and still living it right now every single day. But hey, it is what it is. We are spiritual warriors, and it's not even the first time we did this. It's just the fact that we all might not remember, but it was in our blood. Feel me? Period. So So I wrote down some affirmations for you to do daily, to yourself, for yourself in the mirror. And it's also called shadow work, because whenever you are, looking in the mirror and talking to yourself and encouraging yourself to do positive things, that is called shadow work. And shadow work is very important. So yeah. Let me get to where I wrote my affirmations at, though. Y'all, I don't know where I put the affirmations at. Wow. I thought I wrote them down, but I didn't, y'all. But it's alright, though. I'm gonna make up some again off the top of my head. Alright, so the affirmation is, just for today, I choose to only focus on the things that makes me happy. Just for today, I will not allow negative words or energy from any other being affect my aura and my light that will vibrate no matter what happens. Just for today, I will allow myself to radiate at the highest degree that I possibly can, because I know when I do that, I not only help uplift me and the people around me and the people connected to me, but I also help uplift the vibration of the world. Today, I choose to know and understand that I am a baddie. I cannot be touched, affected, nor diminished from anybody, because I was sent here from the divine, chosen by the divine to come here to complete the mission of fighting the fight of love, because I am a goddess, or I am a God walking in God's image. So therefore, I am God here in the presence, because God exists in the past, the present, and the future, and I am the perfect example of that. And with me knowing that, there's nothing in this world that will allow me to dim my light ever again. I am a star, and I was meant to shine bright. Okay, that was powerful. I felt it in my soul, so that had to be spirit speaking through me. But anyway, y'all, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this download that I got. This is my first time, like I said, writing down. I'm so emotional right now. I can cry because I don't know. I knew that before I started this channel that I was getting downloads, and I usually just come on here and just be talking, but me doing it this way this time, even though I feel like I kind of messed up, because on some of the, like how I was reading and stuff, like I could have been more like prepared. But you know what, a lot of times when I do stuff, when I come on here and talk to y'all, I ain't the type of person who gonna sit there and be like, oh, let me get this perfect. Hey, I ain't perfect. So when I come on here a lot, y'all might hear me stuttering, y'all might hear me tripping over my words. When I was a kid, I used to go to speech therapy. I had a really bad problem with stuttering, and I noticed that sometimes I still have problems saying certain words, and I don't know, I'm just getting more comfortable in my confidence within myself, even with my flaws. It's like, whatever. Like, people been talking about me my whole life, so who cares if I get on here and if people want to talk about stuff? Bitch, they been doing that. Welcome to Tower World shit. So yeah, I'm just happy, y'all. I'm so happy, and I know that this message is gonna help other spiritual women, and maybe even the men's, just get over the overthinking of the haters, because they gonna be there, like I said, no matter what, because you are the star, and everybody always looking for the star, because you are the star, and they need you, but you don't need them. You catch my drift. So don't let them drain your energy. Remember that spirit knows what's going on too, so stay focused on what spirit wants you to stay focused on, which is yourself. And as long as you do that, everything else will fall in place. And like I always say, we all got a job to do. And like my girl Maji with the T say, If God hired me, who gonna fire me, boo? And I'm gonna end it with that. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Until next